We all know that feeling when you're looking at email and somehow you find a dodgy email that's snuck in through your inbox and there's tons of spam. My research is on teaching computers how to sort things into the correct groups, and we simply call this classification. We've all done some sort of classification, so if you had the misfortune of doing laundry or dishes, when you're putting away the cutlery, sorting the spoons from the knives, this is a form of classification. Sometimes there's like millions and millions and millions of spoons and forks, so it's not feasible to have you sort all these forks, so you might want to have a computer solve these problems. Computers use a function rather called a classifier to do this for us. So classifiers learn pretty much how we learn. They need tons and tons of examples to actually learn from data. And the way they do this is that they'll look at us, let's say a knife and a fork. They'll see, oh, the knives are sharps and the forks are somewhat pointy, and look at their lengths and the widths. And then they'll use this information they've learned to classify unseen observations. My particular interest, though, is when we have a huge imbalance in the data. So if we'd have, let's say, for each fork, we'd have 1,000 spoons. Classifiers really struggle to deal with this because they always assume that the two groups or categories have the same number of observations. And when there's this imbalance, they tend to struggle to learn from this data. And there's several techniques and methods we use to try and deal with this. One of the most common popular techniques is where we try to balance these. So you might take all the millions of spoons and throw them away so that they're equal, or we go to our knives and we keep adding new knives so that the classes are relatively equal in some sense. The applications of this are somewhat almost endless. So lots of data is imbalanced. So most of us here are right-handed, for example. So we can apply this to any example where there's some imbalance. A common example which is really used out in the world is with credit card fraud. So everyone here almost has a credit card, and we use this on a daily basis to go shopping. There's models that are out there that can accurately predict whether your transaction is fraudulent and can stop it and save you money. Thank you for your time.